Alright everyone, it is time to focus in the crypto markets. The bull run is just around the corner and I'm officially in full-time bull run preparation mode. What does this mean? Well, we're seeing massive dips in the market right now and I am buying the absolute heck out of my top high conviction projects. Going forward, I'm expecting these to pull some massive returns. What we're going to start doing now on this channel is building a bull run portfolio and winning projects, a list of winning projects in each of their respective narratives. And these narratives that you see in front of you are the narratives that are going to return the most this run. What we're going to do is we're going to try and fill out this entire spreadsheet. In fact, we're going to try and overfill it, add more lines, add more projects every single video. So if you have projects you'd like to potentially have on this list, make sure you leave them in the comments. Before we get into the video, just remember nothing I say is financial advice. My name is Zach. I hope you are all doing incredibly well. Thanks for tuning in today. Sit back and relax. Let's jump straight into today's video. So the purpose of today's video is to find 3 quality gaming projects. And luckily in the gaming narrative and the gaming sector, this isn't overly hard. But it's hard to find a quality gaming project that is going to return a huge amount of money, especially in the prices that we're seeing today, as we're not buying the bottoms anymore, all right? It's now buy the bullet or miss out. If you don't bite the bullet, you aren't going to make the best returns and you're going to end up FOMOing in deeper into the bull run. This is the time to buy. And right now, I'm going to go through 3 excellent gaming projects with massive potential. Alrighty, so the first few projects we're going to be talking about are projects that I have covered on my channel. So these are really going to be updates on the project and also briefly summarizing what these projects are. And we're going to start with Gameswift. I thought we'd start with Gameswift as it is a blockchain network that is specifically designed to empower the blockchain gaming industry. So this network consists of 2 major components, with one being a gaming optimized layer 1 and zero knowledge Ethereum virtual machine rollups designed to unique demands for different games and projects. So game A has different demands to game B, but Gameswift can basically accompany for any need that gaming projects really, need to utilize, or different tools they need in order to launch their project, all done on the Gameswift blockchain. So it's really empowering the gaming industry as a whole. So straight off the bat, this is bullish in my head. Firstly, the fact they are a layer 1 catering for the gaming industry, but also the fact that they're empowering the creation of games. It's also a project that is here beyond, its infrastructure. It's also here to offer developers with an easy way to launch games. So this is really a hub for developers looking to build their projects. So if we jump onto the actual technology section, we can see the tech that they have. So with Gameswift's technology, building Web3 games has become easier than ever. Discover an entire ecosystem of innovative products for developers and players. Welcome to a new gaming era. This is really interesting, this part right here, products for developers. They utilize something called an SDK kit, or an SDK-based framework, which is a software development kit. So what this does is it provides developers with all the tools, all the functionalities that they need in order to launch their projects, which is really good. So this section is more here for developers and the technology that they provide. So if you'd like to pause the video and read through this, I'll scroll down slowly if you'd like to read these individual sections. But also, we can jump into the build section and we can see more information about not only what the project is here to do, but what they're here to incubate. As we can see, Gameswift Studios' mission is to incubate, develop, and promote the best gaming blockchain-based games. While you can focus on building, we can help spread the wings in this fast-paced environment that we know inside and out. So there are many benefits for developers utilizing this project. One, like we said, it makes developers' lives a lot easier by providing them with these technologies and these kits in order to launch their games. And it's an excellent blockchain. So it's going to be really good to see the ecosystem that these guys produce. The team is working very hard. They have a very solid team. Their team is entirely known with a vast array of experience in the past in the gaming industry, both in the centralized and the decentralized world. So if we jump into their white paper, we can see that their roadmap is currently halted I would like to see a 2024/2025 roadmap. I think a lot of projects have actually forgotten to put these parts out, because it's going to be very important to see what these guys are wanting to do going into the bull run, especially with other projects. So I will be looking for projects that are making sure that their community is up to date with what they're doing, because those are the projects that are going to do exceptionally well. However, I'm not worried by this. I know these guys are pushing incredibly hard to get their project on the map, and I think they're going to do an incredibly good job doing so. I mean, they're very well on the map right now. Right now, they're sitting at a $35 million market cap, and I think this is going to go exceptionally high in the bull run. However, 4.48% of our coins are in circulation. I will jump into the token release in just a sec, so make sure you stick around. But right now, we're in sideways accumulation. I would be expecting a potential dip over the coming weeks to potentially the next month to 3. However, some projects are going to be that abnormal project that don't really dip too much. As you can see, sellers don't really want to sell. Sure, we have come up a large amount, but if you think this is huge and you think this is a big market cap and a big price, well, make sure you think again, because I can guarantee you this is going to be worth a huge, huge amount in the actual bull run. I did make a minor mistake. My apologies with the tokenomics. There is about 8.36% in circulation. And if we jump down to the end of 2024, the start of 2025, we can see around 23.5% of those coins are going to be in circulation. So just under a 3x inflationary hit from the current point, which is around a 200% rise. If we scroll down to the end of 2025, we can see around 40% of those coins are going to be unlocked, and most of us should be out by that current point. So in saying that, there's not going to be a huge tokenary inflation hit from where we're going to be pulling out compared to where we are now. All in all, I think Gameswift has excellent potential. I'm definitely going to be adding this on my list, and I'm definitely going to be holding this project for the bull run. I think this project is going to yield some massive returns, especially for those who have bought previously and who are buying now. Let's jump into our second coin. Alright, so the next project we're talking about today is Octo Games, and this is going to be a massive gaming project. It's kind of like Nakamoto Games. In fact, it's very similar to Nakamoto Games. However, it doesn't have its own metaverse. But it does have proven results, and it is currently an excellent gaming project that you can play and download in the Google Play and App Store. So, what is Octo Games? Well, it's currently sitting at a $13.3 million market cap. It is still a low cap gem. People think this is expensive, but I guarantee you this is very, very cheap compared to where it's going to go. So, Octo Games, will jump into what the actual project is. We'll jump to the release schedule soon, but it's a casual play-to-earn gaming ecosystem providing gamers and casual gamers easy and fun and addictive games to play on their phone for when they're bored, when they're on the bus, when they're at work, because I would do the exact same thing if I was working, that sort of thing. And it doesn't finish there, right? There is more. So what they do is they have a double reward system and an incentivized way to get gamers to play on their project. So by gamers playing their games, they can earn a huge amount of rewards, such as the OTK token itself, just by playing the games. And you can also earn rewards, real world rewards that get shipped to you from big brand partners that they have. As we can see, we have Logitech gear, Google Play Store gift cards, App Store gift cards, all sorts of things, which is awesome. Really good way to get gamers onto your actual project. If we scroll down to here, we can see that they have a lot of proven results, such as 25,000 daily users, 300 million registered users, a huge amount of matches played, a very nice rating on the actual App Store with 140,000 different ratings. And for 140,000 different ratings, that's a very good score. And we can see the other numbers there. So it's got proven results. They've got an excellent idea behind the project. And here are the games that you can actually play. So we can see they're not really hard to play games. They're fun, addictive games that, you might play for 10, 20 minutes, something like that. Back in the days where, all the OG games like Angry Birds, like, Plants vs. or probably not Plants vs. Zombies, but like Fruit Ninja, that sort of thing. Like we have Octo Ninja. These are very simple to play games. And, they're cheap. Well, not cheap games, but they're easy and casual games. But they're designed in a nice way. They're not like really dry and boring. They do have a bit of character to it, and not really a storyline, but they are addictive. And they do have more games coming in the very near future. Right now, we can see, it's $13 million market cap, but it is only a 22% circulating supply. If we jump into the token release, 20 months after launch is going to be the end of this year, which will be around 700 million coins in circulation. And from the current point is just under a 3x inflation risk. So it's about, a 150 to 200% increase, similar to Gameswift. So it's not going to be a huge tokenary inflation hit. And it's not going to inflate the market cap too much. All it will really do is change the market cap without the price changing at all. But the market cap is still very small, so it's not something I'm worried about at all. Around the end, 32 months, around the end of 2025, when the bull run should hopefully be towards its end, and we'll all be out by that point, we'll have a larger amount, close to that $1 billion, a billion coins in circulation mark. So it's not a huge tokenary inflation hit, which is great. But there's excellent, this project's got excellent utility. They have a great road ahead, and their team is completely known, as we can see right here. All in all, excellent project, and I'm expecting this to go incredibly high in the bull run. Let's get into our third and final coin. But before we get into today's third and final coin, if you'd like to join the Crypto with Zach Patreon, get that more, crypto guidance, all of my early calls. You can read all the benefits here if you wish. In fact, I'll scroll down if you want to pause the video, up to you. We've had some excellent calls. Even on the channel, Tech at $3, Menace at $10, ZK Swap Finance at a $500,000 market cap. Even Mint Layer at 16 cents. We've had some excellent DGen plays, Yoto. We've got proven results. So if you want to join, feel free to join. I'm not going to force you, but if you want that more, cryptocurrency guidance, help with your cryptocurrency investing journey to ultimately end up retiring this bull run, make sure you consider joining the Patreon. Link is in the description. Alrighty, so today's third and final coin is another coin we have covered on the channel before, so if you are familiar with the project, feel free to skip through. But today we're going to be talking about AGI, an AI gaming cryptocurrency play. So, why am I bullish on AGI? Well, there's a few reasons, but before we get into it, firstly, we're currently sitting at a $26 million market cap, and this project has not pumped as of yet. Well, it has come up, but this has a lot higher to go. Still a relatively new project. It's not overly old, and I will be expecting this to go incredibly high in the bull run. So, what is AGI? It's aiming to be an AI-powered open framework gaming ecosystem, with the ultimate aim being to build an entire virtual world where billions, that's right, billions of individuals across the world and over 100 billion AI beings, or known as NPCs, non-player characters, can coexist on blockchains. Let's jump into the website. Basically, what users can do is they can create their own virtual AI beings or AI twins using this interface here, whilst being able to also grow and develop their personalities with time, which is very interesting. Bringing AI into gaming is a very unique way to really excel games and the capabilities of games, because AI is only going to grow with time, and AI in games is going to make games more interactive, more interesting, and add that element of surprise and the unknown, especially if these characters can think for themselves. All in all, I think the utility is there. You can pause the video and read through these. I have covered both of these characters in previous videos, but these are two example AI beings. So the entire goal of this whole ecosystem and the Delysium project is to develop and build an entire AI-based ecosystem where us individuals can interact and live in a virtual world with AI beings. And they're doing this by doing a few different things. So The Delysium ecosystem relies on its fundamental layer, a specialized infrastructure that is pivotal for seamless communication between AI agents. This layer is a communication backbone, enabling AI agents to interact, collaborate, and evolve within the Delysium network. So, the general aim of this project with time is to have different games where AI beings can live in one game but can also be transferred over to another game, can interact with the games, can develop their knowledge, grow themselves as an AI being, and ultimately live a life in the digital world, which is really cool. So, the overall project is great in some really good narratives. However, if we look at our tokens right now, there is quite a bit of a tokenary inflation risk. So, how much risk is there? Let's jump into the actual tokenomics, which is right here. We can see at the end of 2025, 32 months from the current point, we're going to have over 2 billion coins in circulation. But by that time, most of us should be out of the project and out of crypto for a little bit of time, because most of our funds should be pulled out by that point. I think things at least will have topped by then, if not, will be very close to topping. So, all in all, there is not really a huge tokenary inflation hit, but 20 months from the current point, the end of this year, we're going to have around 1.2 to 1.3 billion coins in circulation, which is, as we can see from the current point, around a 2 to 3x inflation. A 2x inflation from the current point, which is not that bad. Right, in all honesty, that market cap is going to double with the price staying the same, which doesn't really impact our total trading experience too much. It's not like they're releasing 90% of the coins in one hit. It's nice and slow, and it's nice and gradual, which is really good. All in all, I'm very bullish on this project. I think this project is going to go mainstream when it starts getting that recognition. I've heard some people talking really highly on this project. In fact, I know a few crypto gurus out there who are holding this token for the bull run. All in all, I think this AI gaming project and ecosystem is going to absolutely boom and return some solid investments. As we can see, we are currently flawed, haven't pumped too much. This is one of those opportunities people say, these projects are pumped, I'm not going to buy into it. Well, here's a project that hasn't pumped yet and is most likely going to pump in the bull run. Not financial advice, but if you're one of those people, consider looking into this project as this has a lot of potential. And I think this high right here won't last too much longer. Give it a few months. I think that will be a very small price, and this price will be a distant memory. All in all, that is Delysium. Excellent project going into the future. Alright everyone, so if that looks a little bit distorted, we have our first 3 gaming projects and first 3 winning projects in this portfolio. Going forward, I'm going to absolutely maximize what we have in front of us. All the winning projects that we're going to see boom in this bull run will be right here. So make sure you stick around, make sure you subscribe, don't miss the next video. It will be coming very soon. I hope you guys have been doing exceptionally well in the markets. If you guys are struggling through the dip, do not worry. Feel free to message me on Discord if you are struggling. Just remember, the light at the end of the tunnel is very, very bright, especially in the crypto world. It is going to absolutely effing boom. All right, I guarantee you this crypto bull run is going to be absolutely enormous. Utilize this time while prices are low and cheap to absolutely fill your bags, because we have an opportunity to make a substantial amount of money in a very short term. Apart from that, I hope the markets have been treating you well. I hope you guys have been making some money. Make sure you prepare, because we're not going to be here for long. All right, guys, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.